Let's talk about another unrealistic expectation that is placing pressure on your partner and your relationship. Men live for the feeling of emptiness. This is how men find peace, through emptying. And I know that this is really challenging for a woman to hold that perspective because we live for filling up with joy and love and comfort. But men are driven towards the feeling of emptiness. Think about when your partner turns on the TV. It's to empty his mind. Or when you ask him, what are you thinking? And quite literally, which we cannot comprehend, he says, nothing. Or even during sex, through the act of ejaculation, the man is chasing that emptiness that brings him peace. Now, women being equal opposites, the yin and yang, of course, we want to be filled up. We are constantly seeking fullness, and we often do not feel satiated. We are always in search of more love, more food for comfort, more joy, more connection, more energy from our partner, more support. And this is, in fact, one of the reasons why women are more prone to overeating, because we are chasing that feeling of satiation, of filling up. In fact, men who are prone to overeating and being overweight and choosing a sedentary lifestyle and chasing that fill up, they are often on their female side, and likely his testosterone is compromised. And these activities he is choosing is actually boosting his estrogen and causing an imbalance in his hormones. So the healthy man is always going to strive for this emptying. And the woman, the healthy female who has a healthy hormone balance, is always going to strive to be filled up by her relationship. And you think about when it comes to great sex, the man's satisfaction is through being emptied, and the woman's satisfaction is feeling full with love. And we can always create space for more. In fact, we always desire more. We're not feeling satiated. So it is our job as women to manage our expectations of being filled from outside sources. So one of the areas women are so guilty of putting so much strain on their relationship is never feeling satiated and projecting this onto their partner. And no matter what your partner does, it's just never enough. You don't recognize what he does. You don't express gratitude for all of the qualities he brings to your life and the relationship. You don't see what he does do for you in the day. You're too focused on the more. And this unrealistic expectation of more places a huge burden on your partner. And it also is making him feel responsible for your happiness. Now, when a man is in this position where a woman is not taking responsibility for her more, for filling her own cup, he feels like he can never make you happy. And this comes back to the number one complaint of men in relationships is she is never happy. No matter what I do, it's not enough. No matter what I do, it's not right. No matter what I do, she is still not happy. Now, men, they feel good. They get a testosterone boost from winning at life. Men avoid problems they cannot solve. They do not want to feel like failures. So if you are consistently a problem that he cannot solve, he is going to start choosing to lean out of the relationship. And in the beginning, that is energetically. He dreads coming home. He doesn't want to walk through that front door. He's bracing himself. He wants to hang out more with the buddies, or he starts gaming or watching more TV. And eventually this can lead to physically leaning out of the relationship and even leaning into another woman who actually makes him feel like he is a winner and he can win with her. And she is expressing happiness and gratitude towards his efforts. So the antidote, ladies, is to consciously bring your awareness to appreciating what your partner does every single day. So having an open heart to seeing your partner with loving lens, appreciative lens and consistently honoring, complimenting, and seeing the things that he does do well. And this will actually inspire him to want to do more of those things for you. The second thing is you must take responsibility for filling your own cup. You are responsible for how you feel. You are responsible to lead yourself to how you want to feel. And this is going to create an energetic shift in your relationship. You are 90% responsible for your own happiness. Your partner is only responsible for that extra 10%, that icing on the cake. Now, when it comes to men, what you need to stop expecting is for your partner to feel satiated. Your efforts need to be consistent. You need to do what you did at the beginning of the relationship consistently. In your mind, you won the quest, you won her, so now you can stop doing those things and you can go into conserving energy. Unfortunately, that is not how women are wired. Women score points on a point system of 1 point per action. So what I mean by this is when you do one good deed, one supportive thing, one acknowledgement, one expression of love or gratitude, you score 1 point. So going off to work all day and making sure the mortgage is paid is 1 point. Buying 12 roses or 1 rose, both only score you 1 point. Now, in your mind, this doesn't make sense because you think that paying the mortgage is like 1,000 points and that will last you a lifetime. And you think that, 12 points for 12 roses and 1 point for 1 rose, but that's not actually how a woman is wired to think. You also start at ground zero each day. So it's important to be consistent in doing the little things each day that really inspire a woman's heart to open and for her to want to appreciate you, to want to open her heart and body to you. It is so important to be consistent in those little things. Now, when both the man and the woman can choose to manage their own expectations, so ladies, filling your own cup and appreciating what he does do and managing how much you expect him to do. And for men, it's managing your expectation that when is she ever going to say enough? When is she ever going to feel satiated? And just do those consistent little things each day that you know support her happiness. When we can arrive at this place, we are going to create a much more connected, harmonious landscape in our relationship where both partners feel fulfilled in the partnership.